Hi, Paul.
Hey Phil, how's it going?
That's terrific. Thanks for joining us today. Allow me to introduce you. In the new book, Blue Collar Buddha, author and entrepreneur Paul Streitz shares the hard-earned wisdom he gained from overcoming debilitating childhood insecurities, shocking betrayals at work and at home, and two life-changing bouts with cancer. Ultimately, with integrity, ingenuity, and indomitable will, he created a rich, fulfilling life and a business worth millions. Paul, why did you decide to write Blue Collar Buddha?
Well, what I hope is that what people would get out of the book with some of the life lessons that I've learned and shortcut some of those so they can live a happier and more fulfilling life.
Well, I'm looking at the table of contents here, and in going through the book, there's some pretty fascinating stories. I see you got wrapped up in the Mexican cartel. You started a business with your brother only to have that blow up. You're in a hospital in Russia. You had abuse as a child. You won the Soldier of the Year contest in the Army. You were ripped off in Rio de Janeiro in a highway robbery. You had ups and downs in relationships. You've got some excellent advice there, like mixing love and money, those types of things. So I'm really glad that you decided to write it, but if you had never planned to write it, how did you come to write it?
Well, actually, it was something that I hadn't really thought of before. But I sold my company back in the mid 2007, and when I sold it, I thought, all leading up to this, that this was going to be the best day of my life. Everything was going to be fantastic. And actually, once I sold it, I had a little bit of seller's remorse. I wasn't as happy as I thought I would be, and I knew right then and there that I had to do some big time soul searching to figure out what was going on and why I wasn't as happy as I thought I would be.
Yeah, and all that's in the book too, and it goes into great detail and very entertaining. So, how would you describe the book, Blue Collar Buddha?
Well, I'll actually use what other people have told me, that this is inspiring. It's really up close and personal. It's entertaining. It kind of reads like a movie. You get, kind of sucked right into it. But it also has some really important messages in there. And at the end of each chapter, I ask some very important questions for the reader to start taking a look into their lives.